This week, music legend Neil Diamond comes to Milwaukee to share his gift of song. This morning, we meet a local man who has a career thanks to the singer-songwriter's music. Our Nate Kuester found this diamond in the rough.
The music of Neil Diamond crosses the boundaries of age and is celebrated all over the globe, from karaoke bars
Need to hear everybody singing.
to the baseball diamond at Fenway Park.
Are you ready? Sweet Caroline.
That beloved music also serves as a vehicle for the success of this Milwaukee area information technology professional. You see, he has his own fans.
Comprehensive inventory.
Yes, real fans who clap and scream when they see him.
It's seeing the firewall.
Over the years, Eric Ebert's co-workers and clients have been more than just a little shocked
Each individual thin client as well.
when they discover he has an alternate identity,
78%.
Eric Diamond.
They're pretty surprised, pretty excited. You know, a lot of people will say, oh, we have to come see you, and, you know, a lot of people do make good on that, and then they become, not only are they clients and coworkers, but they become friends, and then they become fans, I guess. It's a pretty cool thing.
You might say that Eric's not your average everyday IT guy. I mean, when's the last time you saw your IT guy's name on a billboard?
Got a dream to take you sail.
While Eric's skilled at setting up networks and all things computer-related, his true passion lies with his performances when he invokes his inner Neil Diamond for the masses to enjoy. It's his passion and his profession. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's willing to turn down a little extra money, which is why he still logs time at his day job with Chiquito Technology.
Eric is really good at the technical stuff.
Company owner David Link says Eric's easygoing nature is perfect for handling any problems that come up. David also shared a recent moment when one of his customers learned her IT needs were being handled by the Eric Diamond.
She was floored. She was so excited about it. And
I would bet.
Yeah, she ran over to talk to Eric, and she wanted to know where he was performing, and she wanted to be able to go see him.
Being in an IT environment, I get to satisfy one itch that my brain might have, and the performances that satisfies the other side.
David provides Eric with exactly what he needs: a good part-time job at Chiquito, and a relaxed schedule that accommodates Eric's performances. David even brings his wife and friends to support Eric at his shows. At one of his recent performances, his parents, Kathy and Henry, shared with us that in his earlier years, he listened to and sang a very different genre of music before he eventually settled on Neil Diamond's catalog of songs as the staple of his singing career.
I think his first major idol was Adam Ant, and then Billy Idol, and then he got into the real heavy metal.
Jumping into audiences when he was 15, he had bands ever since I can remember, and he grew up well.
I grew up listening to bands like, you know, Alice Cooper as well, just because of the whole theatricality of it all.
And then I see Neil Diamond right here.
Absolutely.
On prime display.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He spent years performing in various rock bands. However, his journey hit an unexpected fork in the road, all because of a simple meal with a friend some 13 years ago.
It took a random dinner and karaoke night with my buddy Al, who was an Elvis tribute artist.
Yeah.
Playing around in his basement, put on a couple of Neil Diamond songs, and he just kind of stood there and said, "You have to do this."
So it was that night that Eric Ebert began his transformation into Eric Diamond, with the hair, the sideburns, the gravelly voice, and one more all-important item.
When you do the Neil Diamond thing, you've got to have the experience. So, you know, a couple of shiny shirts, sparkly shirts never hurt. These are some of the shirts that I use. I've got about 20 of them, I would say, that I'd alternate. These are some of my favorites. These are the ones that get the most play. A couple of them I just purchased from costume stores, and several of them, like this one and this one, are exact replicas of shirts that Neil Diamond has worn or would wear it.
And I was lonely.
That attention to detail is hardly lost on the fans. We recently caught Eric's performance at Los Mariachis in Greenfield, but he performs all over the area, and as it turns out, singing Neil Diamond's tunes is a family affair.
If it's okay with all of you, I'd like to bring my daughter, Miss Morgan Elizabeth, on stage to help me sing this next song. Is that right?
That was nearly 9 years ago. But Morgan, who's now 11, still sings with her dad every year at the state fair. However, these days, she's getting even more involved in the Eric Diamond business.
One day I was in a mood, I was like, I'm gonna be your manager. And I just, started going with it, and I kept rolling with it. I'm just like, okay, here's a date that you need to do this. I'm gonna set you up for a hair appointment. We're gonna get you a new shirt. We're gonna...
Someone's got to manage the main.
Someone's got to manage the main, yeah.
Hopefully.
Thanks to the support of Eric's daughter, his family, friends, and of course, the fans,
Make it sound like a revival in here, guys.
Eric's future seems pretty bright.
Seeing the servers at
Though his day job helps keep his ego in check should the need ever arise.
If I end up having a really good show on the weekend and maybe the head gets a little big about that,
Yeah.
real life kind of kicks in Saturday night, Sunday morning, Monday morning. And,
Sure.
This kind of, I think the IT lifestyle kind of keeps me grounded.
After hearing Eric's story, think about this. The next time you encounter a computer issue and call the help desk for support, maybe ask the IT person to sing you a song. Because you never know. You just might discover a diamond in the rough and get one heck of a show.
Sweet Caroline. Good time.